Right away, I want you to pretend you live in an area where Mayo Clinic is not in your backyard. You're currently sitting in a chair at your nearest clinic, providing a sample of blood, something that your physician had suggested in order to pinpoint a diagnosis for the most recent symptoms you had been experiencing. As you are sitting there, have you ever thought about where your sample goes next? Probably not, and if so, like most people, you're thinking it goes right behind the privacy curtain. Unless it is a simple test such as a pregnancy test, which involves zero specialized instruments and a few minutes for a result, your clinic, along with many other clinics across the country, are sending samples to reference labs. Reference labs offer specialty testing for complex laboratory and pathology needs. This is a great opportunity for healthcare organizations who do not have the space or financial funds to support specialty labs. I've been employed at Mayo for 4 years working in the Department of Laboratory Medicine and Pathology, one of the greatest reference labs in the world. I'm here tonight because I want to talk to you. I want to go into greater depth of the history of Mayo Medical Laboratories. Secondly, I'll tell you about what makes MML so great and separates it from all the other reference labs in the country. And lastly, to tell you about Mayo's connection with other healthcare organizations worldwide. According to the article, Sorting Through the Detail of Automation Solution, written by Kelly Schreiber, 23 million tests are tested annually at Mayo Medical Laboratories, providing 4.5 million patients across the world with results. Before I talk about present-day Mayo Medical Laboratories, I want to take a look back to 1971, where it all started. In 1971, Mayo Medical Laboratories had 3 employees. These 3 employees, they sat around a card table. Their idea of MML, they were unsure of how this was going to take off or if it was going to be a fail. They weren't sure. It was a reference lab for regional clinics, so we're talking about Iowa, Wisconsin, and possibly the cities. Now, today, 47 years later, MML currently has 300 employees. And according to an online article, Overview Laboratory Medicine and Pathology, there are 2,350 employees in the whole Department of Laboratory Medicine and Pathology. Now, compared to the 36,000 employed as a whole at Mayo, DLNP is a very small part of Mayo. I was able to sit down and have an interview with Jeff Wills, who is the operations manager of Mayo Medical Laboratory, and he was able to share with me that in 2018, MML is on its way to providing 45% of Mayo's net operation income, which is huge considering that DLNP is such a small fraction of Mayo. Since day one at MML, it's been our mission to not compete with healthcare organizations, but instead to work collaboratively with these hospitals in providing the best patient care possible. Now let me tell you about what makes MML so great. One, we operate 24/7. We offer specialized physicians behind each specialty lab. These physicians are one phone call away and you get to talk to a person. These clients can contact with any questions. Answers are provided. Also, one awesome thing about Mayo Medical Laboratories, with clients who send samples to us, they do not have to prioritize testing. Some of those clients, they might have to send these samples to multiple labs, whereas if you're sending it to Mayo, Mayo will deal with it. We will handle that one sample and we will split it off as needed to our specialty labs. Here is a picture of the Superior Drive Sports Center. This is where all samples coming to Mayo are first handled. The Superior Drive Sports Center provides 70% of the tests here on campus. All the other tests are located downtown.